Hello everybody, welcome to the video. We're here today for some Indycar action at
One lap
Iowa
to
Speedway. As we've got one lap to green. Thought I'd give the Indycar a go. It's been a long time since I've driven this car and I've been meaning to do a race in it for ages because one of the guys who does our paints sometimes did do a little livery for the Indycar and it looks very nice. So I won't have run it for a long time, but I've just never gotten around to being around to race them when they've had enough numbers. But here at Iowa, so some short speedway stuff. 120 laps will be a pit stop involved, at least for fuel, at least one, but there will be safety cars for sure. 24 car field didn't split, so pretty much a full field unsplit, so there's going to be safety cars. Starting 11th is the 4 car. Attempt number 2, I tried to do the race before this, but literally got murdered 2 laps in, so hopefully this time we can at least make a few laps, maybe, you know, something of improvement, but
going green.
we'll see how we go. So hopefully nice and easy at the start, just try and keep alive. Long race ahead, and attrition rate will probably be quite high as it tends to be in IndyCar.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there. Clear.
Damn it,
Car
want to
outside.
get back up high.
Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
Yeah, cool. Oh, one on the wall, one on the wall. Don't know if that'll be yellow, depends on how he gets out of there if he does. Just take it nice and easy. Good if we get clear of these lower rated people.
Car outside. Clear outside.
As I say, the problem I have is that, as I say, I'm not really got the confidence in this car because I'm still remembering how to drive it. I haven't really driven it much around short speedways like this either, so I'm not particularly good at this kind of racing in it. Nice to clear these guys, but for now our best bet's just to keep it clean. We've gone longer than we did last time, so that's good. We've already gone positive there. Now, if it's a long green flag run, it'll all be about the tyre wear in these early phases, so really it's not a bad thing if we're just kind of sitting here. Long race ahead, so depending on if there's cautions or not, it should at least be sort of 45-50 minutes thereabouts.
There's a car on the low side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear
Old mate
inside.
finding out why we're all sort of single file, and this is kind of how Iowa is with most cars. Once the tyre wear kicks in, it's pretty much high line, high to medium line, or high to middle line. Low doesn't really work, it just burns your tyres. Got too much push on the exits, but still alive, which is always nice. No caution as of yet, so at least we've got some laps in green flag. It'd be good if we get in double figures, but we'll see. As I say, just kind of keeping going at the moment. I'm not pushing too hard. As I say, I haven't really got the experience around here on how the tyres go, what happens when the tyres start wearing, so I'm kind of trying to play it safe here, just take it easy. As I say, long old race, long way to go, so yeah, not really any need to be too crazy just yet. As I say, it would be kind of good to get past Steven here. I think I've got more pace than him, but I'll take being alive. And I'm not really, I mean, I think old mate behind us is thankfully deciding he's going to sort of chill as well. Looks like we're gapping, or at least keeping the gap to everyone behind. So we're sitting in a nice spot, 8th spot, gained a few spots off the start, at a nice start actually, gained 2 or 3 spots, or 2, and then obviously old mate getting in the fence gave us a freebie, so yeah, no, good start so far. Pretty chilled, much better than the last one. And right here it was, we got murdered right at this corner. Someone went low to do a pass, pushed up a bit too high and put me straight into the fence. I mean, I don't think I could have really gone much. I mean, I couldn't really go much higher. I was just going to go on the fence anyway, so I think he just slid too far up. So no word of apology or anything, so that's always nice when someone murders you and doesn't say a word. It's always appreciated. Anyway, as I say, I'm pretty sure like he's not in this race. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but if I saw it, I think I'd know. I think he was in a marble over the grid car, so I'd know it if I saw it. So I don't think he's in this one, thankfully. So, oh, and I've just realised I forgot my tear off button again. God damn it! I think I might have mapped it to something, but I can't remember what. Damn it. Oh well. We're going to have a very dirty visor, especially because we're behind somebody, but anyway. I think I may have mapped it to something, but I have no idea what I mapped it to. Anyway, whoops. I've done this before. Anyway, looks like we're gapping everyone behind, although Andrew's catching up just a little bit. He was about 2 seconds back, so he's gaining. So I'm not really pushing hard here. I'm just trying to keep it straight, because I've got a feeling that they'll definitely push, obviously, the more they wear, but I have a weird feeling that there might be more a chance of them snapping the other way, like in terms of rearward. I don't know why, I've just got this feeling that might happen as well later on in the stint. Brandon coming through, one of the higher rated people here, he's probably going to be making progress. But as I say, I'm pretty happy just to survive. I mean, a top 10 would be kind of cool, but I'm not really too bothered, to be honest. As I say, I don't drive the Indycar very much these days. It's one of the cars I wish I could, but there's usually never people racing it when I want to or can, so I don't really get to race it very often. Yeah, definitely more pace than Steven, definitely. It's kind of impossible to pass down low. It's the problem we have, or will have, if we try. I'm not really losing too much time with the cars immediately ahead. We're not falling into a big train of cars, so we're in a nice little spot here, really, to be honest. As I say, guy behind seems to be happy just chilling, and so that's good. So we're in a nice little nook here in the field, which is good to see. So I'm pretty happy just to chill, to be honest. I'm happy to just plod along here. It's good. As I say, much better than last race. So, oh, and there it is. There's a spin up. And there's a yellow. Nearly. I think he tried to get off the track there, so that wouldn't trigger a safety car, but yeah, trigger a caution. But yeah, fortunately, he was just on the track there. So, first caution of the race. First of, I assume, will be at least a few. And we'll probably fuel up and take tyres. I think most of the field probably will. May as well at this point in the race. No real point in staying out now. You know, if you want to stay out, maybe later on. But at this point, you may as well just pit in, get the tyres, get the fuel. Because the more you can, well, if you can get the fuel knocked out of the way, then that helps you out. You know, flexibility-wise later on, you don't have to worry about making a fuel number at the end.
Road is now open.
So I think we'll pit along with everyone else. We'll do this pit stop on the video basically. So we've got a pit stop on video. Okay, interesting. If you're staying out, we're not going to do that. Please don't hit me. Cool. Yeah, we'll do this one on the recording. So I get a pit stop. I think I've got the pick through on though, so I don't think you'll see them actually doing the stop. Oh, I might actually. Let's have a look. I don't think I do though. I've got a feeling. No, I don't, but that's okay. But if you have the settings up enough, they do all come out and do the tyres. You can see it happening.
Move it, move it.
I think we got jumped, did we? Oh, it was neck and neck. I might have just got him, I think. Oh, hello.
Line up single file. Let the pointy car by.
Okay, hang on. Let's get out the track first, then we'll move through. Alright, there we go. So we stay position. Nearly got him. Nearly got him, not quite. Alright, there you go. But yeah, as I say, if you have the detail up enough, you do actually see the pit crew come out and do the stop, which is pretty cool. But as I say, I don't have the detail up high enough at the moment to do. I probably could get away with doing it, but just to be, just to make sure. Don't really play around with the visual settings in car too much. They're good enough for me. So, look good enough. So, yeah. But either way, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a tick on the other side of this caution when we are about to go back to green flag racing. I guess we'll come back now. Thank you, Sam. There you go. One of the subscribers of mine. Big thanks to him for supporting me, and all subscribers got, which isn't many, but we did hit 100 a while back. By the time this goes up, would have hit 100 a while back. So huge thanks to everyone for that. So yeah, really, really appreciate it, and thanks to Sam being one of them. I think he's down in 14th, but having a good run. Still on the clear, still going, which is always nice to see. But about to go back to green flag racing here. 96 laps to go. I couldn't figure out what my tear off button is, so I still don't have a tear off button, so we're going to get a very dirty visor throughout this race. Okay. Weird. Very slow start, but okay. So nice and easy off the start.
Outside.
And we got a death already.
Clear.
And that's going to be a caution again. Oh, big
The
wreck.
yellow flag is out.
Forgot to
Line up,
mute chat.
single file. Pit road
There
is
we go.
closed. Catch the six. Car.
And that was just simply getting on the apron, as you saw. He just got too low, got on the apron, and that was the end of him. And I think Sam got through that, thankfully, so he's all right. Got up to 6 now, so that's a couple of freebies. There we go. Yeah, it's a shame. That's going to actually probably wipe out a few people, I get a feeling. But anyway, there you go. Yep. And as you saw it there, you saw it in front of him with a bit of latency there. You can see he just went too low. Guy behind him, immediately behind him,
9, car.
immediately in front of me, nearly did the same thing. So, there we go. It's a shame, but anyway.
Pit road is now open.
No, I don't think anyone's going to bother pitting because we literally just pitted. Except for those who, well, yeah, real good dummy there, man. But anyway, there you go. That's a shame. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Guess we'll go for caution again. So, yeah. As I said, I'm trying to see if I don't think I have a tear off button mapped. If I do, it's probably something really obscure. But I've got a nibbling feeling that I don't actually have a tear off button mapped on this setup, which is very annoying because we're going to have a very dirty visor. Yeah, and you can't. I don't think you can do it through this. You have to do it through a hotkey. So, yeah. So I think I might be in trouble there, but that's all right. Hopefully we'll manage. Extra challenge, man. Realism. That's what I'll say. All that realism, bro. Anyway, either way, we'll skip now again to when we're about to go back to green flags. So, see you guys in a tick. Right, getting ready to go back to green flag racing here. Still don't enjoy finding a tear-off button, so I get a feeling we're not going to be able to use a tear-off all race, because I'm really smart like that at checking that. I always forget to check where it is for open-wheelers, because I just drive them that little these days. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I really hope it doesn't get too bad, but, you know, what can you do? Anyway, restart number 2, 6th now, so sitting nicely here. We do have a lap car behind us, so we have to be careful about that.
The pace car is in.
If he really wants to go, and this is going to pit, I wonder.
Green flag,
I was a
green
bit
flag.
slow there. It was a sluggish restart. Thankfully, the guy behind me was also a bit slow, so all good. So let's not do what old mate did. Don't hit the apron. All good. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it's going to get real dirty, real bad. And as I say, I'm kind of hoping, part of me hopes that maybe iRacing built in like an automatic thing that no matter what happens, if it gets to a certain point, it'll do it anyway. I'm kind of hoping that, but I get a feeling that's not the case. But anyway, fingers crossed, or at least hopefully gets to a point where it won't go anymore, so you can at least still maybe see if you didn't have a tear-off button. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Again, apologies in advance if it looks a bit dirty on the screen. That's not your screen, that's mine, because I forgot the tear-off button again. But anyway, make a mental note to do it straight away. Christopher losing out there, and that just shows what the thing is here at Iowa. You get caught running low after the first couple of laps, and you just got nothing. It's just too much on the tyre wear. Doing alright now. We're again sitting pretty in 6th spot, plodding along. Same as before, pretty much. Still got to do a bit more fuel stop. We have knocked a bit out of it, but just have to take some fuel on board if we do go green all the way, which I don't think we will, but we might. You never know. Strange things have happened. The way these guys are battling here, it's definitely not. We're catching them all. These two are just continually battling. If they could sort each other out, because at this point they're just losing time and making it difficult for everybody. I don't know, man. I think the 6 is clearly faster, so I would have thought that maybe the 18 could just take a step back here and assess and go, maybe I should just let these guys go. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Geez, that was a good move from Ted, though. You want to be high. It's going to hang him out to dry down low. See if old mate pushes. He does a bit. Oh, but he gets it done. Well done from Ted. That was a good move. Oh, man. Scary, scary. You're not going to get by down low, unfortunately, Christopher. You need to be up high. Unless you're way faster. Oh, man, that guy worries me.
Car inside.
I have PTSD from this.
Clear inside.
He wants to go forward. The problem is you can't. As I say, you can't do it down low. It's high or nothing. the looks of it already. Oh, they're into each other. Oh, he's gone. That's going to be a yellow. Well, been annoying getting these little spurts. It'd be good if we get some more green flag running. Now, this is where it's awkward whether you pit or not, because depending on how green it goes, it might be better to stay out, but I think I'll probably pit with everybody else, but we'll sort that in the interim. I'll let you guys know when we get to the other side. But caution number 3, we're 41 laps in to this IndyCar race. Got about 80 to go. And yeah, I'll see you guys once we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing here at Iowa. 75 laps to go. Still no joy finding it if there's a tear off button, so we're going to continue with that one. But yeah, Sam, by the way, up to 9th behind me. He's having a really good run, just keeping it clean, blocking his way through the field. Good to see. Fellow Aussie as well. But let's see how we go. P6, restart number 2, I believe. So let's see if we can... Actually, sorry, 3, isn't it? Restart number 3. So hopefully we can have another clean one. We've been having good ones so far. We've got a different person behind us, though, so... Yeah, good.
Green flag, green flag.
Don't know why everyone jumped down low. Not much point to it, but okay. But supposedly we're good on fuel. Now that number is going to jump about a bit, because obviously initially we're going to be using more throttle here on these first couple of laps, because it's nearly flat, the fresh rubber, but obviously as the stint wears on, depending on how green we go, the more wear we get, the less we'll be able to hit the loud pedal. So right now the numbers are saying we definitely need to refuel, but that may change. Or the push there, bit of aero push behind Rhett's. So we'll see how we go. The visor's getting pretty dirty already, so it's not good signs. But as I say, I'm hoping that it doesn't get too bad again. Apologies for you guys. It's probably not making for a good experience, but my bad again. I just forgot to check. That's, as I say, that's just how little I do open wheelers these days. I just constantly always forget to check. So definitely checking after this race though. Already you can see tyre wear setting in. It certainly seems like there's a bit of a gap performance right now. It seems like the top us top 6 or 7 are kind of in our own bit, and everyone behind's a little bit further back pace-wise. Once again, we've broken away. And as you can see with the fuel, it's nip and tuck. We might be able to make it, theoretically, without stopping. But the thing then becomes for yellows and pace difference. We'll see how we go. For now, we're going to keep on it. Keep doing what we're doing. Good fun around Iowa, though. I think Empty Box has said before he really enjoys the IndyCars around here, and I can understand why, but there's a yellow. Low and dead. So more yellows. Short spurt of green flag once again. And I think we will take the stop, to be honest. I think we'll take the stop. That should do us on fuel. I think everyone else will too, because then that should make us good on fuel, and then we can... Pretty much it's just cautions and tyres really to the end, so... That'll be the strategy from now on. But yeah, another caution, number 4. A few cautions, but we have at least got, you know, a little bit of green flag running, and we had that good initial spurt of green flag, which is good to see. So you know, at least hasn't been continuous. We had that one caution straight away, and those guys spun in front of us. Been lucky as well on that so far, not to get caught in anything. But we'll pit again, I think. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the other side of this caution as well. Alright, getting ready to go back to green flag racing once again. Restart number 4, 64 laps to go, so we're pretty much bang on halfway, or just short of it. So yeah, again, still no success on the tear-off front, but that's okay. Setting P5 now, only one person pitted. In the end, everyone ahead deciding to stay out, keep that track position. Probably banking on there being more cautions that there probably should be. There should surely be at least one more, probably 2 or 3 is the more realistic bet. But again, stranger things have happened in oval racing, so we'll see what happens. But yep, once again, same as before. Just keep pumping out, you know, keeping it clean.
The pace car is in. Green flag. You're in 5th. The yellow flag is out.
Oh my God! Wow.
Pit road is closed. Let the pace car by.
Well, that's pretty disappointing, and I really hope this isn't what this race dissolves into, because it will be very, very bland if it does dissolve into a literal caution fest. I'm guessing somebody...
Let the pace car by.
We're literally going to stop to
Let the pace car
let the
by.
pace
He
car
had the
by.
position when the yellow flag came out.
Wow. Yep. Anyway, while we wait and get back going eventually, yeah, I'll once again catch you guys on the other side of this caution. Alright, after a long yellow period there, we're about to go back to green flag racing. 58 laps to go, so we've ticked over the halfway officially. Fingers crossed we can get some green flag running here, you know, decent length and knock over the laps. I think we might also be good on fuel because I've been sitting behind the pace car that much in the last dozen laps or so. So been clutching anyway, just to save fuel, just in case. So yeah, we'll see how we go up to P. Oh, still in P5, obviously. So the last caution was literally instant. So hopefully we don't get that again, please.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Once again, just trying to keep it clean and hope that the the tear-off doesn't get too built up with dirt. Good show off of the tear-off, you know, thing that they've got going with the gunk that gets on it, so you get to see that in full effect. But again, unintended challenge. I didn't mean to add that onto this, but anyway, all good. I think we will be good on fuel with the tyre wear. We should make it from here on fuel, so it's just a question of really tyre wear and if cautions and stuff. I think we'll at least get one more caution at the very least, but I'd say more. So we'll just keep doing what we've been doing. I'm pretty happy where I am actually. I'd be happy to hold this kind of position if I can. So that will be the aim. Christopher getting the move done there. Good move from Christopher down low. Wow, Rent getting a real good run. I think he's come from the back too actually, so I'll probably let him through, to be honest. Let's back off and let him through.
Outside. Clear.
Don't really see the point in fighting him because I think he's come through to the back anyway, so let him have it. Hey, there's Sam. He probably is better than me in Indycar. I'd say he would be because, as I say, I don't really drive these very often, certainly on ovals, so I'm not very good at them on ovals. Probably backing off too much, but I'm kind of thinking a long game here. I'm thinking that maybe we'll get some green flag running. We've kind of got to that stage of the race now where a lot of the guys who are going to wreck out have wrecked out or are way down, so kind of got to that phase of the race where if you're going to get a long green flag run, it will be about now. So with that in mind, I'm thinking long term here. So just trying to keep the tyres alive, nice and easy, nice and smooth. Like everyone has just upped the tempo a little bit. I feel like I'm not really doing much different to before, but either there's more grip being laid down or people are just more confident. It's not a very good run through T4. 3 and 4, I should say. Still on PBs, so grip is there. Holding on now though, we're kind of in a nice little nook once again. It's probably the good thing about getting towards the front early on is you do tend to miss a lot of the crap that goes on further back, so that's the one good thing about getting clear early. Yeah, good run here so far. And we are looking good on fuel, so I think if we do go to the end, I imagine it'll be a sprint. I don't think anyone will bother pitting because of the track time or the position loss. And it seems like the pace is holding okay. At least my pace is holding pretty good. Low 17s. So not dropping off too much. Thankfully it looks like the gunk's not building up much more than where it's at now, and that's not really that bad, to be honest. could quite clearly see. Again, apologies to you guys for all the gunk on the screen. Just my bad for getting the tear off button yet again. At least I didn't forget it in Rallycross. It's the worst one to forget a tear off in. Yeah, we're starting to pull away from Sam. Those behind, we're actually catching back up the guys ahead a little bit, which is good. So there, it's high. We're starting to kick in. Oh, we've got one round, have we? No, someone lagging out. Cool. This will go a good amount of green flag in here. If we do get a caution, I imagine everyone will probably pit, get fresh rubber. For that time of the race where I think we should be right on fuel. At least JRT for me is saying I'll be right. Maybe just add like a splash of fuel just to be safe. Yeah, tyre is starting to kick in and everyone's starting to drop back. I'm holding on nicely on 6th. Our car feels fine, not really doing anything too crazy once again. So still a ways to go, still a good third of the race left here. 40 laps to go. Been good so far, as I say. Been obviously some wrecks, been a little bit of stuff going on, but we've thankfully been clearing of it. We nearly were involved in that one earlier. And they wrecked in front of us, but thankfully they kept going high and didn't come back down, thank God. So we're able to get through that one unscathed. See why Empty Box likes this track though. The Indycar, it's good fun here at Iowa. To be honest, pretty much all any cars I've driven around here, you know, be it trucks, the Cup cars, the Xfindies, whatever, they're all really good fun around this circuit, this track. It's very nice. Feels to me, at least, again, I'm absolutely no oval expert, so apologies in advance for that, but feels to me like almost between a short, it's sort of a medium one, isn't it? It's between a short track oval and the bigger ones, the 1.5 mile ones, that kind of thing. Nice little medium size, you know. It's not one of the real small ones like Bristol, but one of the bigger ones, a nice middle ground, especially for the Indycar, because of obviously being higher downforce. Requires a bit of lifting, a bit of precision with the steering, so you're not burning the tyres too much, yada yada. So probably the only thing really, I suppose, is how difficult it is to pass around here with how much the push comes in down low with tyre wear. So starting to get traffic though. This is where the fun begins with that. And we're getting involved in some traffic overtaking. 35 to go. Fuel looking solid. Again, we're doing good pace. We're catching back up with cars ahead. The stint's wearing on. This is sort of the same thing happens in the NASCARs for me. The more the stint goes on, the more green we get, the better I go. So I seem to be able to look after my tyres more than others, which again, I've never been able to understand. I get it for road, because the road's what I mostly do, but I don't quite understand how I can do that for oval, seeing as I do it once in a blue moon, but, you know, go figure, I suppose. Gotta watch out for the push as well. Now that we're well within range of slipstream and everything, we're gonna probably get a little bit of aero push. The IR18, not as bad as the Dallara. The DW12 was really bad for aero push, but this thing not as bad, but still is definitely a thing. So watch out for that down low.
Clear.
There we go. Geez, he nearly pushed up into me there. That was a bit close. But plodding along. I'm pretty happy, as I say, just to chill here in 6th. I know it's probably maybe a little bit boring to watch, but I'm pushing. I'm trying to catch race, but keep the tyres alive, because we do still have 31 to go this time by, so still have a quarter of the race left to run. And if we do go green the whole way, we're going to need to look after our tyres to get to the end. Red there getting a real bad run. Now turn 4. Funny how things come around. He was flying by me earlier on, and suddenly I'm all over him. Oh, got a spinner. It's the same guy who spun earlier. I think he spun on the restart, so hopefully he doesn't trigger another one. Hopefully he can get going without triggering another caution. We're about to get a really good run on Reed, but we see the point. Oh, this looks dodgy up ahead. Look at this mess of cars. I think we've got some lap traffic involved. So Jonathan's in the pits again, thank God. Oh, this looks very dangerous. Oh.
Inside.
Much yikes. A lot of yikes here.
Clear.
And thankfully traffic not getting too bad. Dustin's getting a little bit in the way though. See the one down lower up high is up high. It's not really where I want him.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Cool. Oh, that's given. Here we go. For the podium, I think. Is it? No, sorry, for P4. Got excited there. the push. Oh, good move from Reed. Gets it done. Back off, not going to bother. Again, still a ways to go here. So if we can just keep calm, keep the tyres alive, don't push them too hard, we're going to be pretty lethal in the closing laps. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. Definitely a lot better. The IR18 definitely is a lot more friendly for close racing than DW12. DW12, when you got to this kind of range, got really bad aero push. It's pretty hard to follow another car, let alone try and set up an overtake, but especially with tyre we're kicking in, but IR18 a lot better with that. Going deeper, I'm being a little bit too cautious at the moment. I'm still waiting for whether it's going to snap the other way. I don't think it will, but I say that and it'll be about to, but I'm just a little bit cautious, I think. As I say, I don't really drive this car very much these days at all, let alone on ovals like this, so I'm a little bit cautious just about what the tyre wear is going to do and all that kind of thing, so. Keep going though. 21 to go this time by. We're getting into the closing stages now. A good race so far, as I say, apart from a little bit of a caution fest there in the middle, towards the middle of the race, getting a bit of a bunch of cautions in a row. We're getting a nice green flag run here. We did have a nice one at the start, and I think at another point in there somewhere we had a decent green flag run, so. Oh, Dustin. Oh, he spun him. Oh, he's caught it. Wow, what a catch from Benjamin. I don't know what Dustin was doing. That line was just nothing. He went from low to high. Poor old Benjamin had nowhere to go. I was watching Dustin. I was like, he's gonna push up, I can tell.
You're back in fifth.
But hey, gives us 5th spot. So it's a shame for Benjamin. That was not really on at all. That was just poor stuff from the lap car. But anyway, take what you can get. 18 to go. This time by, in the closing stages. Fuel is fine. We've got more than enough fuel on board, so we're good there. Assuming we go green at the end, it will be a run at the end. So we'll see how we go. Tyres have been holding up well.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file.
I didn't really want that. I didn't really want that. I wanted it to stay green. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm going to do very well in this kind of scenario. But anyway, looks like it'll be a dash at the end. Going to be about a 13, 14 lap dash, which I'm never good at dashes like this in oval. But anyway, I guess bring it on. So there we go. Oh, please tell me it was old mate yet again. I don't think it was actually. Okay. Anyway, we will, come towards the green. Oh, actually might have been Benjamin. I think it was. Wow, big rip. But either way, we will once again get through the post laps, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Pit road is now open.
All right, getting ready to go back. Back. Wow. Why can't I say that word? Wow. English, my friend, and words. So on. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing. There we go. For hopefully the final time here. We have 12 lap dash to the end. Yeah, as I say, I'm never good at these because they require you to go full bore, and I'm really bad at doing that, especially on ovals. So there we go. I guess the aim will be try and hold top 5, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully we just get to the end. It would be kind of nice too, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Car outside. Stay low.
Got the run, but not quite able to do it. Realistically, that's probably the only time we'll get a chance. Now we're going to be stuck behind it, but it's fine. As I say, top 5, we can hold that, I'll be happy. There's that little go at Reed, didn't really work out. More time though, we could have a chance later on.
You've got 10 laps to go.
There's the call, 10 to go. Oh, Rick got some real bad push there.
Car outside.
Oh,
Clear.
it's close. Not going to get it done. I think Reed will hold, but we'll keep going. So Sam might be getting taken by Andrew soon. Good battle back there. Leader's starting to pull away a bit. The rest of us are fighting pretty nicely here. Oh, Rick getting very close to the wall. Should be 8 to go by the looks of it, so we're in the last little bit, pushing hard. Be nice if we get up to 4th, but get on our number, but not really too bothered. Top 5's the top 5 in my eyes. A real late apex, get a really good run we have.
Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Keep low. Clear outside.
Use every bit of road we can. We're doing everything in our power. It's a good battle though.
Car outside. Stay low. You've got 5 laps to go. Stay low.
Have the
Clear
run.
outside.
And momentum again. Too strong up high. Trying to set him up, but we just can't do it. I get the feeling, oh, he's got one off. It's going to finish under yellow. It might do. I think he's managed to recover it. So with 3 to go this time by, so I'm pretty sure if we get a yellow now, it'll be under caution, the finish. Hopefully not. And Reed having a really good battle here for P4. The rest of them are buggering off down the road, but who cares? We're having a nice little ding-dong here. Good clean as well. Again, apologies for the tear-off build-up, but that realism.
Car outside. Still there. You've got 2 laps to go.
We've got a good run
Stay
nearly.
low.
Again, he
Clear
just has the
outside.
momentum up high. I think my oval tactics are quite good enough to be able to overcome him, but we'll keep going. Oh wow, this Dustin guy really struggling. I hope he doesn't hold us up or cause any issues. Final lap this time by. Oh, Dustin, where are you going, my friend?
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
Didn't know if he was going to come up, so I lifted just to be safe, but... So here we go, yeah. 1 more lap, let's go. One last, roll the dice. You'll hold though. Oh, we'll try in the slipstream, but I think he's going to have it just. Good battle though there to the end, that was fun. Good fun battle to the end, I enjoyed that.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
There we go.
Great job, you did really well.
P5 in the end as the 4 car. I think it was about 11th or so on the grid, so good fun race that one. Yeah, it was good. Good to have a nice longer green flag run at the end and then a good little sprint to the end there and a nice one-on-one battle. So all up, good battle and all good, good race in the end. All around, as I say, a little bit of a caution fest in the middle there, but in the end, ended up being a good one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed that race myself. Hope it came through in the video, but until next time, bye for now.
Okay, the race